to Herky the Cavalier's channel. I'm here with Herky and Milton today because we're going to talk about how to keep your dog's paws healthy in the cold winter time. We are in Montreal, Canada, and it gets super cold. Today, for example, it feels like minus 32 outside, which is super cold. And of course, with these snowstorms and this weather, there's a lot of salt, there's a lot of ice outside, so it's very important to keep your dog's paws healthy, and have 3 tips for you today on how to keep your dog's paws healthy, warm, and safe during wintertime. So my first tip, of course, is to put boots on your dogs. This is super important because, as I mentioned, there's a lot of ice, there's a lot of salt, and that can be very damaging to your dog's paw pads. And so a great way to prevent that is to put some boots on your dog's paws. My 2 favorite pairs, as I had mentioned before, are the Mudluck boots and the CanisWear boots. I've discovered the Mudlucks before, however, we're really much more into the CanisWear right now just because they're so much easier to put on. And I'll insert some footage on how to put those boots on because a lot of people fear boots because they cannot stay on, but these, honestly, I've never had them slip off of Herky and Milton, and I've tried them thoroughly. We've used them for 3 times a day, running, playing, fetching outside in the snow, in the ice, and these are really the best that we found as far as no slipping off, and also for the ease to put them on and off. These are also really good, the Mudlucks. However, I find that these are much more difficult to put on just because they come up higher here. These are good to keep your dog's paws and legs a bit warmer because they come higher. However, these take pretty much double the time to put the boots on. So when you want to go out for a potty of 5 minutes, for example, this is going to take you probably longer just to get both of your dogs in their boots and outside. So the red ones are Herky's, but I'm going to use these as an example because you can see it better with the black and the red. They come with a strap here like this, and as you can see, the opening is pretty large and the boot itself is short, which makes the slip on and slip off very easy, and that's why we really like these. So here are Milton's tiny boots. Her size is extra small in these boots. You just want to open the boot like this, and once your opening is out, all you need to do is basically slip your dog's paw in and make sure that the claws are not in the way, and you just push it in all the way to the tip, and that's it. You basically just tighten the boot, and that's it. It's super easy to put on, and a trick also to make sure that the boot is on not too tightly and not too loose is to put one finger in, and then you can feel the pressure at which you are closing the boot. So you kind of remember that pressure so that the next times it's easier to put them on and off. So again, these are super easy, and that's why they are our personal favorites. So second tip I have for you, if you do not like to put dog boots on your dog, is to use some sort of paw protectant. There's a lot of companies that make paw protectant. We have this one from Kin & Kind. They have all natural ingredients in here, and it's basically shea butter, jojoba oil, vitamin E, and this is great to keep the skin on your dog's paw pads protected from the ice and the cold and the pavement and everything. It's good for winters as well as summers. The problem with this, however, is that Herky and Milton always want to lick their paws as soon as I put this on. So you could use this as soon as you're about to step outside to protect your dog's paws. But personally, I just think that it's not so useful for me because I use the boots and that works very well, so I don't need to use this. However, this is also a good alternative for you if you want to not use boots. See, right now she's gonna want to sniff it and she's gonna lick it. There you go. So it's not for every dog, but if your dog is okay with this, then I would recommend this. And third option, if you don't want boots, if you don't want to use a paw protectant and your dog is resistant to the cold, then I would suggest you just rinse your dog's paws when they come inside from a play date outside, after a potty break or anything, just to remove any snow, any icicles that form under the paws, or remove any salt and debris that accumulated under the paws. So no soap every time, because if you wash your dog's paws with soap 3 times a day, for example, that would create some dryness and irritation to the paws. So that's why I suggest only rinsing them with water. So those were little tips and tricks on how to keep your dog's paws safe and healthy during this winter season. I hope it was helpful. All the information you need to know is down in the description box below. We love you and we'll see you soon. Bye!